recently.
Oh,
yeah, and so
okay,
his second time, right after the goring, he's like...
And that I understand.
Yeah,
okay.
So there's a little bit of context to that. He's not just one of these guys who just showed up and decided to run out of the ring. Let's go ahead and show you what's going on out there. We do have a nice afternoon and evening. Temperature fairly warm. We're starting to work our way up temperature-wise. Eventually going to end up in the mid-90s here over the next few days and in toward the weekend. West-southwest winds at 12 miles an hour. Unfortunately, those winds will be coming up pretty soon. As far as the winds go right now, 26 mile an hour gusts around Las Vegas, 36 in Raton, 22 in Durango, 23 in Alamosa. Down to the south, wind gusts around 20, 25 miles an hour. So we're seeing some wind out there. We'll call it breezy today. Albuquerque, not a whole lot in the way of gusts. Temperatures, though, still pretty mild. 70s to the north, 80s in central sections, down to the south, well into the 90s around Carlsbad, Las Cruces, Silver City in the high 80s for us right now. For the most part, things relatively quiet for us today. We really haven't fired many thunderstorms. We do have some moisture across eastern New Mexico, but it has not converted into storms. One little shower is sitting around Eddy and Lee counties, just to the south of there anyway. We don't anticipate a lot of problems with that. And for the most part here over the next couple of days, plenty of sunshine for us. We will see the possibility of a few storms across eastern New Mexico where we have at least enough moisture in place to support an isolated storm or two. But as you can see here, that dry southwest flow is eventually going to kick that moisture over into Texas over the next few days. But the winds are going to crank up for us for tomorrow. We're going to see wind gusts hanging out around 20, 25 miles an hour in spots, and maybe, especially as you get up to the north and northeast, we could gust around 40, 45 miles an hour. Details on that and your full forecast here in just a second as we go region by region. And today is the official start of monsoon season, and you didn't even have a chance to party it up. Well, here it is, June 15th through September 30th. So if you want to get the party going, here's a look at the last three wettest monsoon seasons. 9 inches in 2006. For those of you guys who remember that, that was a big time monsoon season for us. 9 inches in 1988. 1933, over 8 inches. And then the driest three for us, 2003 was rough. 1.5 inches in 1953 and 1905, about 1.5 inches as well. So we are seeing some very dry seasons, some very wet seasons. Where are we going to fall? Looking more and more like an average monsoon season. We'll see what ends up happening with that. I can tell you this much, it's going to be a quiet start to monsoon season because we're not going to have much happen here over the next week, but it really doesn't get ramped up until the middle of July. 80s and 90s for us across the four corners. Wind gusts around 30 miles an hour tomorrow afternoon. 7-day forecast shows lots of sunshine across the four corners with temperatures in the 80s and 90s. South and west looks good here too. 99 Deming, 99 Las Cruces, 92 in Glenwood. Mostly sunny skies. South and east, we may touch off a brief shower here tomorrow afternoon, but still overall a nice setup. 98 Artesia, 78 in Cloudcroft, and 96 in Hobbs. Your Roswell extended forecast. The warm temperatures continue over the next few days, really right around 100 all the way through the weekend. Across the north and east, very gusty winds by tomorrow afternoon. Out of the southwest, 20 to 30, gusting to 40. But we'll see some sunshine, slight chance of a shower. Northern mountains, this is probably where we're going to see some of our highest winds. Along the ridgetops, gusts over 45 miles an hour. Espanola at 93 tomorrow. Santa Fe at 88, slightest chance of a shower. And then after that, forget it. We stay dry into the weekend. East mountains looking pretty good as well. 89 to Harris, 87 in Cedar Crest. Mostly sunny skies, gusts to about 40. And finally, right here in the metro area, no real risk of showers tomorrow. We'll be breezy, gusting to around 35. But you can see those temperatures starting to step up. 91 in the heights for tomorrow. Remember, we're at 88 right now. And as you check out the 7-day forecast, the march to 95 continues. And we'll get there by the weekend.
All right. Thank you, Mark. Sports is next.